Hey guys, good morning. It's Saturday, and on the weekends, because my weekdays are so busy, the weekends are usually the days where I can get the most done. So I have a lot of plans for today. I'm hoping that I can get a lot done, but what I'm most excited about is today I'm going to be planting peppers. Now, I am going to be planting them both in outside containers and inside. I want to see if I can do the winter sowing with the peppers. We are still having some pretty cold nights, but I want to just see if I can try it out and see what I'll happen to get. Peppers, you have to start them a little bit early, just like I said in my last video. They do take a long time to get started, but I'm gonna start them today. All right, so this is my working area. It's the table outside. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing some peppers in containers to see if they do well. I'm going for more yield than variety, so I'm not going to have a bunch of different varieties as I've had in the past. I'm going for more stability, things that I know have grown well for me, that I'm going to be growing this year, and just to have a lot. I use a lot of bell peppers, cayenne peppers, and jalapenos. So those three are some that I'm going to be planting. I did want to try banana peppers, but I don't currently have any, so I may or may not plant them. It's not that high on my list. I don't use them a whole lot, and so I'm really just sticking to things that I use a lot, that produce really well and give me a really good yield. Having a bunch of different varieties is cool, but I'm trying to have a lot of one thing. So a lot of a certain type of peppers, a lot of tomatoes, to be able to use them in a variety of different ways. And so to be able to do that, I need more of a larger amount of one thing. I hope that makes sense. I hope y'all are picking up what I'm putting down. So anyway, I have my mix here on the ground. This is some potting mix that I have. It's moist. And so, like y'all have seen in my other video, I'm just going to be putting it in here. There is I started winter sowing a couple years ago, but this is my first time actually attempting to grow my entire garden from winter sowing. I do not have the space nor the time to do like a big seed starting setup. I don't have that this year. So I'm going with this method because I still have the desire to have a garden. I just don't have the time, and I just don't have the space for the resources. Well, the space for like a big setup right now. And so I'm trying out this method to see if it works, and I'm sure that it will. I have really high hopes. The winter sowing with the cold hardy things has been going really well. I'll be putting them out in the garden soon. Only thing is, we still have some pretty cold nights. So what I'm going to be doing, just to make sure that I have all the things that I need, is I do have some frost cloth. But if you don't have frost cloth, you can use towels, you can use blankets to cover your sowing in containers. Like, everything that's in containers right now is frost hardy, but like for these peppers, the tomatoes I'm going to be planting here soon, I will need to cover them just in the case that we get really low temperatures. It's really nice today. It's about 52 degrees. And I was looking at my on Facebook, it gives you like your memories or whatever. And my memories, I already had planted tomatoes a couple years ago by March, and they were already big. Big mistake. That was a big mistake. Planting some of your crops too early can be a big mistake, especially if you're relying on inside, because as they get bigger and as they grow, you're going to run out of space. Now, if you have a setup that's already equipped for that, more power to you. But if you don't, it's a mistake. And that's a mistake that I made in past years that I just don't plan on making again. So today is March 11th, and I'm starting my peppers. And it'll give me a really good growing time frame. I may start my tomatoes today. I may not. I don't know. I don't know. I think I might just concentrate on my peppers today and grow my tomatoes another time. But I've already placed all my peppers inside the little divots that I created with this marker. And I'm just going to be covering them up. The soil is already moist, and they will not sprout for a little while. These jalapenos, I didn't plant those. These, did I? I think I planted the wrong thing in here. See, look what I be doing. I definitely planted jalapenos in here, and so I'll have to change the label. Because I definitely wrote grand bell peppers, and these are jalapenos that I put in here. And I'm glad that I caught that before I closed it. And this is how sometimes I get mixed up with what I plant. It's so funny. Let me stop. So I'll just write jalapenos on here. Anyways, I'm really excited. I am usually really excited about gardening season, but because I took such a long break, I almost feel like I'm doing it for the first time, even though I'm not. Because I looked at some of my old videos, and I took like a 7-month break from gardening. Because it actually started to feel like a chore rather than something that I decided to do for fun. Because that's originally why I started doing this. Because it was fun and I really enjoyed it. But then it started to feel like something that I had to do because I started making content about it. Which, you know, I still make content, but I almost had to like recalibrate myself on why I was doing it, what I was doing it for, and all that. But the soil is already moist, so I think I will water these a little bit, but the soil is very moist from when I put it in here, so it may not need that much water. And these are my jalapenos. But what I have noticed is I missed the garden a lot. And I'm actually excited because I came out here earlier and I had some surprises. And I'm going to show y'all after I'm done planting these peppers. I was not expecting to see anything interesting because it's been so cold. The weather has been so iffy. I wasn't really sure what to expect whenever I came out until I saw what I saw. Plus, as I've showed y'all in my other video, my chickens they've been all over this yard. And so they've been digging up a lot of different things. And which is good because they're looking for bugs, but they also kind of messed up a few of the things. And so I've been leaving them inside the run, which we will be kind of fixing up and replacing and giving them more room to have access to more green grass and things. I finished sowing the peppers that I was going to plant. Now I'm excited to show you guys what I have been, where'd it go? What I have been fawning over, because it's almost like a marker for me whenever I see this particular plant start to show its head and start to produce, I know that spring is coming and it's time to start planting. I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. Move this. You can see the asparagus starting to come up. There's some short little ones there, and then the big one. I am gonna get this one and eat it, but it's starting to come up. I'm so excited, and I know that there are some that are gonna start coming up over time. Now, so fun fact, this is my, this is the 3rd year planting for these, not planting, this is the 3rd year that this asparagus has been established. Now, when you plant asparagus, whether that be from seed or by, like by transplant, I guess like when you place the, or plant the asparagus crowns, it takes about 3 years for your asparagus to become established. So we're on year 3, and it's exciting because it won't really feel like a harvest until like the 3rd year. Like you'll get a little bit, but then the 3rd year, it'll start to really produce. So I'm very, very excited about my asparagus. And I'm very excited about kind of everything that's going on. In the beds, like I said, it's not a whole bunch going on right now, but yeah, I haven't done a lot of the things I was going to do today. But this asparagus is really encouraging. Also, the chives that are planted in one of my other beds is very encouraging as well, because I can also start to use those, dry those, and use them as a herb, like in my regular cooking. And I didn't realize how much I missed from not gardening in the last 6 months. Like some of the things that I liked having around, like red pepper flakes, just different things that I usually have, like a bunch of lavender I use lavender as like dryer sheets kind of. And just for different things that I'm used to having, I didn't have. It was not the vibe. So I'm very excited to have those things this year that I did not have last year. But that is the end of this video. You guys shoot me a line if you have a question or a comment. And as always, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.